What's good? This is Trey. Welcome to this presentation. The topic for today is if you want true power, you must surrender to the truth. All right. Another way to put this is the truth shall set you free. Right? Once you face the truth, that's when you get an opportunity to gain real power. I'll give you an example. For me, growing up, I want to say middle school, high school, I had to face the truth that I was being shy, okay? I had to face the truth that I was insecure. I had to face the truth that I was lacking in self-esteem. I couldn't, blame anyone else or, say, oh, why don't people see my value or why don't people understand me or blah, blah, blah. I had to accept the truth. I had to work on myself, okay? I had some insecurities. I had some past trauma. I had some things that I needed to address, okay? I was lacking in social skills, my understanding of the social environment. I didn't have this social intelligence. There's a lot of different things that I had to accept and face the truth of so I can improve as a man. I have to look at the feedback I'm receiving from the world. The feedback I'm receiving from other people. How are they responding to my communication? How are they responding to how I'm being? Am I getting the response that I want? Right? If I approach 10 women and all 10 of them look at me in disgust and say, ew, get away from me, I have to face that truth of, okay, I just approached 10 women and all of them responded in a negative way. I can't say, oh, these women are, these girls are stupid or whatever. No, I have to look at the feedback and accept the truth of, okay, there's something I'm doing that I need to improve, okay? So that's how I was able to improve my dating life, was facing the truth, okay? Anything, any goal that I have, any creation, anything I want to create, any condition I want to move into, a lot of it comes down to me facing the truth, because I need to gain the power. I need to accumulate the power, generate the power necessary to get the results I want, to create the world that I want to live in. Okay? So it's facing the truth. That's where this power comes from. If you're out of shape, you got to face the truth. Yo, I'm out of shape. Yo, I'm fat. Yo, I'm whatever, right? I need to do something about that. If your style is, whack, yo, I got to face the truth. Yo, my style is whack. I need to improve my style. I need to start, looking at stylish people and learning how to improve my style. Or, if girls are getting weirded out or creeped out by you, got to face the truth. Yo, I'm creepy, man. My communication is creepy. There's something I'm doing that's turning these girls off. But it doesn't mean that you just sit there as a victim and say, okay, there's something that I'm doing wrong. I guess I'm doomed. No, you improve yourself. You do something about it. You look at the feedback, you look at the truth, and you figure out how you can, align with the truth, right? In the sense of, okay, if they're saying that I am, if the feedback is negative, then that means I need to do something differently, okay? Unless I want to continue to get negative feedback, then, then good luck. Keep getting negative feedback. But me personally, I wanted to improve. If I'm getting negative feedback, I want positive feedback. What do I need to do? Okay, if I'm not making a certain amount of money, the feedback is you're not providing enough value. How can I provide more value so I can make more money? Okay, if I want, a certain amount of success with women, how can I improve how attractive I am, right? How can I become more attractive? Okay, the truth is, if I'm not getting the women I want, that means I'm not demonstrating enough attractiveness. I'm not being attractive enough in the eyes of these women. So how can I improve that, right? It's getting to the truth. It's just accepting the facts of the reality. Instead of me trying to avoid it or run away from it because it's painful, it is painful to face the truth, for sure. When you find out that it's actually your fault, something is happening, it's painful to admit that. But that's where the power is. If you want power, if you want true results, consistent results, not some temporary lucky shit, you need to face the truth, okay? And not just face the truth, you need to surrender to it, Okay, that's where the true power is, when you surrender to the truth. Okay, instead of trying to fight it, no, it's not that way. No, people have their beliefs and their vision, their frame of how things should be, right? They want to stay in their illusion and continue to be in the same condition over and over, just so they can, prove that their illusion is right. So they'll avoid certain people. They won't get around people who are speaking the truth, because then they get exposed and they have to face the truth. And it's painful. As I said, it's painful, but that's where you get the strength. That's where you get your power. When you're able to handle that pain and use that pain as fuel to become the version of yourself you want to become, or get the results that you want to get. Okay? So this idea of surrendering, this idea of surrendering, you're not surrendering to bullshit. You're surrendering to the truth. You want to be a truth seeker. You want to be a man of power. You need to go and find the truth. Whatever area you're struggling in, it's probably because you don't know the truth, or if you don't know the truth, or if you do know the truth, you're denying it. Okay? If you're not making the kind of money that you want, the truth is you're either not exerting the right kind of energy, or you're not putting out the right kind of value, or you're not, doing the necessary actions you need to do. You need to face the truth. Don't say the world is not fair and this is that and this and that. No, forget that bullshit, man. Get to the truth. What is the truth? What do you take responsibility? Because that's how you gain power over your life, right? That's how you gain power. You don't want to be a victim. You go around a victim. Victim's not going to get anywhere. A victim there's somebody higher than the victim. There's somebody judging the victim and controlling him and dictating his life. And he's accepting that. I don't want to be a victim, bro. You want to be a king of your kingdom, right? Emperor of your empire, right? That's the mentality, okay? And in order to really get that kind of power, man, you got to seek the truth. You got to get to the truth, man. If there's something about yourself that you don't like, face it and improve it, okay? If there's something about your life that you don't like, face it and improve it, okay? Right? If there's certain things you need to do, you need to get outside your comfort zone. That's the truth. That's the facts. If it's necessary, a lot of times we try to get around it. No, you can't get around it. The obstacle is the way. Okay? What stands in the way becomes the way. It's in the way because that's the challenge. That's where the growth is. That's where the power is. You want true power, you have to go towards the truth. If you keep living with your illusions and your false perceptions and shit like that, you're going to stay the same. Get the same results over and over, same condition, same bullshit, right? Same pattern. Or you can face the truth, which, as I said, it's going to be painful. But that's where the power is. You want true power, you got to earn it. You earn power by going through that struggle, by going through whatever is necessary and coming out as a new man. Once you go through that struggle, once you go through that pain of facing the truth and handling the issue, when you come out, you become a better man, right? When I was struggling with women and I was insecure and I couldn't communicate and all that stuff, I had to face the truth of I'm slacking or lacking in my social skills. I'm lacking in my ability to connect with women. I'm lacking in confidence. I'm lacking in self-esteem. All those things. I had to face that. I couldn't blame, a lot of guys like to blame women, say, oh, women only go for this kind of guy and do this and they only do that and do. So if you do that, you have no power. So you're basically hopeless at that point. Going around blaming shit, nothing's gonna change. You're just gonna stay the same. All right? So if your goal is to stay the same, then all right, great. Keep doing that. But if you want to improve, if you want to change your condition, you have to face the facts, face the truth. The truth is, whatever your reality is, whatever's going on in the external world, is a reflection of what's going on in your internal world. You change your internal world, your external world will change. Guaranteed. That's a guarantee. That's actually a law of the universe, right? Something shifts internally, you will watch the external will shift. And so a lot of it, from my experience, has been me facing the truth of different things, okay? Me knowing that I don't know anything. You got to be humble in that sense that you got to be open-minded. You can't be closed-minded, going through life closed-minded, all right? You're limiting yourself. You're limiting your possibilities. You're closed-minded, just sticking to the understanding that you've given as you were raised, right? As you grow older, when your vision changes, your purpose changes, your things change, you need to also get more open-minded, try different things, right? I'm doing shit now that I normally, back in the day, back in my earlier years, I would not be doing. I would not be doing meditation and looking into yoga and reading fiction books about, right now I'm reading a fiction book about werewolves and shadow hunters and a female lead. These are things I would never do, but it's because I'm a truth seeker. I want new understanding. I don't want to be stuck in my own little box of my limited perception, right? You need to get out and have conversations with people you don't normally talk to, right? Read things that you normally don't read. Listen to things you normally don't listen to. That's how you expand your consciousness, expand your understanding, and get closer to the truth. The closer you get to the truth, the more power you get, because now you're in touch with what truly is, not what you think it is or you would like it to be or what you assume it to be, what it truly is. And that's where the power is, right? Walking around living a lie, okay, your life is going to be a lie, okay? And it's going to be limited in that sense. The universe, the truth of the universe, when you align with the truth of the universe, things start to improve. If that's your mentality, if you want things to improve, okay, you use the truth to get to improve your condition, right? So me, what I did in my dating life, I used the truth of what is the truth when it comes to attraction. Not what I was told, not what I would like it to be, not what would be nice. What is the truth? What attracts women? Okay? What is attractive to women? I had to face that truth. Being a shy guy who's timid and passive and feminine and emotional and shit like that does not attract women. It's not attractive. Okay? And I was acting like that at one point. So I had to change that. Okay? Being tough and trying to put up a wall and act like you're too cool for anybody, that's not attractive. I had to change that. I had to learn to be more vulnerable, okay? But at the same time, how to be masculine and grounded so it don't come off as a pussy, right? These are the truths that I needed to understand. In order to find the truth, you got to find other truth seekers and communicate with them and learn from them. That's how you learn. You find other truth seekers, not people that's just trying to make some money off of you or that's trying to be a great marketer and all this shit. Find the people that truly want to help others, that are truly trying to find the information that is valuable to others so people can improve the condition of their lives. Those are the people you want to learn from, okay? And then you face the truth, even if it's hard to swallow, okay? If it's hard to face it, you got to learn how to surrender to the truth. That's even a higher level, not just face it, surrender to it. Become one with the truth. No longer resist it. I no longer resist the truths of life. Rejection is a part of life. I don't resist rejection. Judgment is a part of life. I don't resist judgment. Right? People are going to judge you. People are going to reject you. Haters are a part of life. I don't resist haters. Stop resisting these things just because they might hurt. Okay? As a man, you got to be able to handle whatever life throws at you. Whatever pain life throws at you, you got to become stronger than the pain. The same way when you lift weights, you keep lifting weights consistently until the weights that you used to lift in the beginning become easy. Same thing with life. You need to keep facing your life. Keep facing the truth of life. Okay? So this is what you need to understand, man, is there's a lot of power in surrendering to the truth. Find the truth. Seek the truth. Stop allowing these false perceptions, these illusions, these lies to run your life, because it's holding you back. It's keeping you stuck. If you're wondering why you can't change your condition, why you can't get out of the same circle over and over, it's because you're living with lies, right? Your philosophy is flawed. Your way of being is flawed, and you need to go and find the truth, what actually works. And a lot of times, the truth and what actually works is not going to be what you want to do. It might be a little sour for your taste. But how bad do you want to achieve your goals? How bad do you want to make your vision a reality? How bad do you want to fulfill your purpose? How bad do you want to get the results you want in your life? That's what you got to ask yourself. The truth, they say the truth shall set you free. They also say the truth hurts. It does hurt. You got to face the truth. You got to face the truth when your girl is, starting to show less interest and, she's not responding to you with the same attraction level as she did in the beginning. Face the truth. What are you doing wrong? Not what she's doing. What are you doing wrong? Why is she changing her behavior? More than likely, it's something you did. Right? Now, some people may say, oh, no, sometimes they're doing something wrong. Okay, bet. But my thing is, I want to take the position of power. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a position of a victim. If I give someone else the power and I say that they are in control, then I, by definition, become a victim. I'm not cool with that. Okay? So I find out where is the power. The power is in taking responsibility. Okay? Find the truth that I can work with. I take the standpoint of cause, right? If there is an effect in the world, I believe that I am at cause, okay? This is me taking responsibility for my life. A lot of people, they don't want to take responsibility in life. They say, oh, it's this person's fault. It's that thing's fault. It's this. This is why I didn't do it. Blaming others, blaming external events, blaming this, blaming that. There's no power in that. That's weak. That's weakness. You're submitting to something outside of you, okay? And it's not supporting you. See, that's the thing. If it's not helping you, then why are you submitting to it? You got to ask yourself, is your beliefs, is your philosophy, is your way of living, is it supporting you or not? Like, are you living a life that you actually love? Do you actually enjoy your life? Or does it suck? Do you hate it? Do you try to distract yourself with drugs or distract yourself by getting with certain people, right? Because their life is better than yours, stuff like that. That's you not taking responsibility for your life. That's you not facing the truth of you are the creator of your condition in life. Your actions that you've taken in the past is what led to your current state. And what you're doing currently is going to lead to your future state. So if you want control, you want power over your life, you have to surrender to the truth of life or the truths of life, right? The laws of nature. Find out how does nature work? Pay attention to nature. Nature will teach you a lot. Not these man-made laws or these man-made ideas. Look at nature. How is nature functioning? How does the male and female dynamic look in nature? You'll learn a lot, right? One thing you'll learn, one of the truths about attraction is you're supposed to demonstrate your value before you get any value, right? Like if you see a girl that you find attractive, the question you need to ask yourself is, what value can I demonstrate so that she would want to give her value, right? How can I demonstrate my survival value so she's willing to give her replication value, right? That's really the truth of what's going on in attraction. Not, oh, you just show up and tell her she's beautiful and you get her. That's not demonstrating any value. Any guy can go up to a girl and say, hey, you're beautiful. It's not a strategy. Being nice is not a strategy. There's no value in being nice. All being nice does is it shows that you're trying to get someone's approval. Right? If you're going to be nice because you're just a nice person. That's it. Not as a strategy to get a girl. It's not going to work. It's not a strategy to get anything. It's just a way of being. If you want to be a nice person, you're a nice person. That's it. The truth is you attract something by having what that thing wants, by exchanging. Okay? If you want something from someone, you got to have something to give in return. That's the truth. That's the law of exchange. Right? So if you don't have a certain type of value, go and get another kind of value, right? If you're not a good looking guy, then go and get some power, right? If you're not a powerful guy, then go and get some, you know, creativity, some arts, right? Learn how to be seductive, right? Get it, you know, get creative with your life. You know, you can create a life that's attractive, right? That can be what's attractive about you. Your life. Create a life that's interesting, that people would want to be a part of. So now your value is not necessarily you, the person. Like, that's part of it, of course. But a lot of it can just be, my life is my value. The life that I've created. Come and enjoy my vibe that I've created, right? Because the truth is, we're all seeking value. That's what we're seeking, value. And value to me is just, it's like the emotions of it, right? So something is of value to us if it's going to give us the emotions we seek, right? So if we want to feel good, something of value is something that makes us feel good, right? If we want to feel powerful, then what makes us feel powerful becomes valuable. So you got to ask yourself, okay, you know, if we're talking about women, right, what is the value she seeks, right? And then what is the feeling that she seeks from that value? And then you demonstrate that, you create that feeling your own way, right? That's how you attract a girl who usually goes for a certain type, but then you see her go with a different guy because that other guy somehow is triggering the same emotions that her type normally triggers in her, okay? So he may not look like the same type, but somehow in his own way, he has gotten creative and unique in his own way to create emotions that are attractive to this woman, even though he's not her ideal type, right? Who knows? He may not even know how he's doing it, right? They have this thing called naturals, but I wasn't a natural. I had to go and learn the truth of what works because it wasn't coming to me naturally, right? So it's me seeking out the truth, and once I find the truth, whether it's painful or not, once I see that this is the truth, I surrender to it, and I become one with it, and now I can just live, right? I don't have to be stressed out and you know, fight in my mind about shit. I just accept the truth, and I move from there. I act accordingly. So this is, you know, if you want power as a man, you have to become a truth seeker, a man who is seeking the truth. He doesn't want to be lied to. He doesn't want anyone to spare his feelings. He doesn't want anyone to try to make him feel good or what. No, tell me the truth, right? That's why I don't have an issue with haters and stuff like that, because sometimes the hater give you the information that you need. They give you that constructive criticism, let you know where you're slacking, where's your weakness. I want to see my weakness. Tell me my weakness, right? And I'll listen to it. And if it's the truth, I will surrender to it. If it's bullshit, then I'll be like, yo, that's bullshit. Forget it, right? But we're seeking the truth. We're men of truth. That's where the power is, right? So if you're a man that wants to develop more power, wants unbreakable confidence, laser beam focus, ironclad discipline, you wanna fulfill your purpose while you're here on this planet, I have a group. It's called the Unbreakable Beast Tribe. It's for men who are goal-oriented, who want to become beasts, who want to really make an impact while they're here on this, you know, on this limited life experience. All right, so I drop a link to the group. If you're interested, I'll see you inside. Peace.